Welcome everybody, my name is Shane Comley-White. You're new with me at Rocking at the Movies, and today's show is a slightly different one and it'll be way shorter, so I'm not going to waste all of your time today. The reason for today's little show is basically I'm going to give you some information about how it's going to be happening from next week. We aren't going to be having two competitors today, and the reason is because we are now getting into the quarterfinal stage, and we are trying to get everybody on board again to come back next week and have a group, how can I say, a group competition with a brand new round which has never been seen before. And the whole idea is to test to see who is going to be going up against who, and that's also going to be done according to a score that's going to be happening as well. So whoever gets a higher score will be going up against someone else who has a different higher score, and that is going to be happening in November. And also in conjunction with that as well, we're going to be having one of the favored highest score, if I can say losers without being nasty by saying losers, but one of those that did not actually get into the quarterfinalists. The highest competitor in the losers pool is also going to be brought back in as a wild card to compete against the top winners for this first quarter of the year. So it is going to be a fantastically exciting event because there's going to be so many people on screen competing against each other, and it's going to be quite interesting. Lots of laughs and lots of jokes. So don't forget to put that in your calendar so you know that is going to be happening next week. It's going to be the same time as always, so please don't forget to look out for that. In addition to that, we are also going to be announcing the different sponsors that we've got for the quarterfinal section, as well as the year winners or the ultimate champion of our show itself. So we got some fantastic sponsors on board at the moment, and it is going to be a lot of interesting prizes that are going to be fantastic for those that are going to be competing. Now, I don't want to only give it to those that have competed as well. I want to open this up to anyone and everyone that wants to be part of the show. If you want to compete, if you want to test your knowledge and see the different ways that you can actually test your skills when it comes to the movie world and your fandom when it comes to what movies you like, please suggest this to your friends. Sign up and register yourself, because you never know, you could be competing against some of the friends that you want to, and you could also be winning some of the fantastic prizes. So like I say, we've got some fantastic, incredible prizes on the way. One of them is going to be huge. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip for what it is. It's one of the prizes for the grand winner, the ultimate champion, and it is a year's worth of movie tickets for the winner and a partner. They are going to be winning that prize itself, and I think it's going to be something spectacular. Another thing that we're going to be doing is I'm offering this as a special, and this is going to be a bit of a bonus to anyone who wants to be part of it. I run a stunt team, and normally there is a little bit of a training that goes with that every single week, and a prize that I want to give to everybody is a year's worth of training for free for the ultimate winner as well. All of the quarterfinalists will also be getting a certain time limit that comes with that, with some of the seminars that we do run. So there are so many different prizes that we are adding in, not to mention some of the video production and, how can I say, self-tape productions, and a whole range of different other prizes that I'm going to be throwing out. And you're going to be seeing those from the quarterfinal section. You do not want to miss out for those or on that. So put this in your calendar. Next week, normal time, every Monday, 8 o'clock, we are going to be bringing back every single one of the competitors that have won, and they're going to be having a group session, and there's going to be a new section that's going to be in there. And basically what it is, it's going to be testing your movie knowledge. There's going to be some trivia that they're going to answer. It's not going to be the quotes anymore for that particular stage. So it's going to be a trivia kind of section to see how well they actually know their movies, like who are the certain character names and a whole range of different things. So if you're watching right now, and if you get to watch this at a later stage, don't forget to go and do your homework, because you never know, could be one of the movies that you've watched throughout the week. I will be asking on those. A whole new element is going to be coming from the end of the quarterfinals, which will be ending at the end of November. So the whole of November is going to be the quarterfinal competition, and it's going to be something very interesting. There's going to be new games within or new rounds within the actual game show itself. You do not want to miss out on those. And then in December, we're going to be starting the next batch of quarterfinalists. So anyone and everyone can obviously subscribe and be part of this show itself and test your knowledge. And hopefully you could also be one of the winners. And I think you'd want to be one of the winners. The prizes that we got are fantastic and they're going to be so cool. And I know I've mentioned the prizes again. It's really difficult talking to yourself. So one thing I do want to also stress as well is if you want to know more about what I do, please send me a message. My details are in my actual About Us page. And if you do want to know about what I do, I create different movies. I do short films. We do video content. We do a whole range of different things when it comes to the movie world, and some interesting people that I have met down the line, and some fantastic movie directors from Hollywood. And another guy who I don't know if you do know who he is. He just had his birthday on Saturday, if I remember correctly, which is the 18th of October, and that is Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm in chats and discussions with him about bringing a movie here to South Africa. So if we've got the ability to do so, why don't you want to be part of those as and when they do happen? All right, so this is what we've got going forward, and this is what I do all the time, and this is quite an interesting thing. I do have another channel where it's my company channel is tiny. It's actually very, very small. It's just where I put some of the short films that I've done. You can obviously go and subscribe to those. I'll be putting that link in the description at a later stage. You can see some of the stuff that we do. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, which is Shane Comley-White on Instagram, or HST Productions at Instagram, or on Instagram, and we'll come up with HST Productions _ZA, and that's where you'll be able to follow us as well. You'll get a lot more information of what's happening and see some of the stunt videos that we do, and also the interviews of all the people that I've interviewed. Don't forget, on my channel right now, where you are watching right now, I've interviewed a whole range of different actors. Eric Roberts, Hakim Kai Kazim, Jean-Claude Van Damme will be coming soon. I've even, Gabriel Harvey's dad, which is very interesting. If you know who Gabriel Harvey is, if you, no, sorry, I'm so sorry. Gabriel Macht. And he is Harvey Specter from Suits. I've interviewed his dad. He was also on Suits itself, and he played a character alongside Harvey, and a whole range of them. So please go and watch the videos, go and support them, like them, share them, comment, everything. And don't forget to please share this channel. All right, I'm not going to be speaking way too much because I can go on a completely different tangent. One thing I do want to mention is I'm going to be launching a video playlist very, very soon, and it's going to be about the Highlander TV series. I have started in the past. I'm redoing the whole thing, going to be using the same system that we've got. So I'm going to be doing reactions to it and a whole discussion about how Adrian Paul, who's one of the actors that I've actually interviewed, we're going to be talking about that as well on every single episode. So that's going to break down to 2 different videos per episode, and 119 times 2, that's quite a lot of different videos that's going to be happening out throughout the next year and a half, or 2 years actually. It's going to be quite a lot. And then, yeah, like, subscribe, and support this channel, and please promote it to anyone and everyone. The more we get on here, the more fun we can have with more competitors going forward. All right, everybody, I'm not going to be wasting too much of your time. I'm just going to play a little bit of a video, an introduction video. Please don't forget to go and register if you have not yet, and we will be seeing you same time on this channel next week with a lot of other faces on the screen. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll chat to you soon.